Hello everyone, I'm Sufyan Ahmed, and today we are going to discuss the power of foresight, which is the fourth part of the framework proposed by the WARC report. My dear young, energetic fellows, there is a famous quote: Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. In order to survive in this ever changing world, you must foresee the future and keep your backup plans accordingly. For example, if you want to pursue a job, you should be aware of whether it will be taken away by AI in the near future or not. Because technological, economic, and political forces are rapidly changing and creating uncertainty. As an entrepreneur, to make informed investment decisions for growth, consider future trends and plan for different situations. This is the power of foresight. As the WRC article says, marketers have some understanding of future risk or opportunities and where future growth will come from. But foresight is more than just predicting the future. They lack the knowledge of incorporating methodologies such as scenario planning and wargaming in the future planning process. A major debate revolves around whether or not scenarios have successfully developed into a tool for investment and company decision making. But it is one of the most popular and widely used foresight methodologies. Another one is wargaming. Um, Take Russia-Ukraine war, for example. Evaluating the impact of strategic threats of this war in the business decision making is massive. To remedy these issues, um, there is a range of actions that organizations can take. Um, for foundations, number one is clearly define foresight. And number two is determine where foresight knowledge exists within the organization and whether external assistance is required. For culture, uh, they have to take into account how the marketing organization will incorporate foresight expertise. Well, based from the report and from my research, if I would make some recommendations for marketers, these would be: number one, be clear on your definition of what foresight is and what is not. Foresight is about recognizing uncertainty and converting as much of it into definable, measurable, and quantifiable risk as possible. From our previous example, while Codex failure is complex and multifaceted, a significant contributing factor was arguably a misunderstanding and underestimation of the disruptive potential of digital photography. This can be seen as a failure from an unclear or insufficiently robust approach to foresight. Well, second recommendation would be determine where foresight knowledge exists inside the organization and whether external assistance is required. Uh, for instance, UK foresight program's main methodology was to establish panels of expert personnel uh, to identify market product and technology trends underlying the foresight aim. Often, this expertise will sit outside the marketing department, for example, in the finance, strategy, and business planning. Skipton Building Society, the UK's fourth largest building society, recognized the most uh, need to invest in brand development to um, support its growth ambition. However, as a member owned uh, mutual organization, every expenditure required careful justification. So they hired an expert from finance department to foresight and made collaboration for building brand. Well, my third recommendation to the marketers would be analyze how foresight expertise will be integrated into the marketing organization, uh, whether relying on internal expertise or bringing in external support. It is critical to carefully consider how foresight skills will be integrated into the marketing organization in order to maximize their worth while minimizing disturbance to um, present ways of functioning. For incorporating culture, these four factors should be considered. Number one, communication. As stated by uh, Mick Misich in his article, future management has gone mainstream because the practitioners found ways to connect and to apply foresight methods and tools to real